It is said that owning a home is the keystone of wealth. Hello and welcome to another episode of AMOI Unplugged, Exploring Diversity, a show that focuses on the efforts and milestones geared towards the diversification of our nation's economy. I am Chioma Ikejiani. Thank you for joining me. AMOI Unplugged turns its searchlight to Abuja's leading property developer and facility managers, the Abuja Property Development Company, APDC. The CEO builder Lawal Magaji speaks on APDC's contribution to the economy through its efforts in the housing sector. Don't go away, it's AMOI Unplugged, Exploring Diversity. Welcome to AMOI Unplugged, Exploring Diversity. Today, we are at the headquarters of the Abuja Property Development Company, and I'm here with the Managing Director and CEO, Builder Lawal Aliyu Magaji.
Yes.
I hope I got that right. Excellent. Welcome to AMOI Unplugged.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. First of all, I want you to tell me a little bit about your professional career up to the assumption of your role as Managing Director of the Abuja Property Development Company, so that my viewers can get a little bit of information about where your professional background is coming from.
All right. Thank you very much. I was born about 52 years ago in Zaria, and I had my both primary and secondary school education in Kaduna. Then I went to Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, where I studied building. Upon graduation.
Did you always want to be a builder?
Yes. My grandfather was a local builder.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah. At that, they built with muds. Yes.
Wow.
It was so interesting. Then I went to the university and I studied building. Upon graduation, I went for my NYSC in Sokoto. I served there, joined a construction and civil engineering firm. We worked between Sokoto, Kebbi, and Zamfara. Then we had some projects in Kaduna and then Abuja. Then briefly, I went to the Polytechnic, where I lectured in the Department of Building, School of Engineering, Noble Mali Polytechnic Zaria, before I joined Abuja Investment and Property Development Company in 2004.
Amazing.
Yeah. Then from there, Abuja Property Development Company was carved out as a subsidiary of Abuja Investment. So we are moved by Fiat to the new company from 2006. And I rose through the ranks to become the acting MD in 2019. And I was confirmed 4th November 2020.
I should give you a belated congratulations.
Thank
well
you.
done.
Thank you.
What exactly is the Abuja Property Development Company? What exactly is it? And then we're going to drill it down.
Okay. Abuja Property Development Company is a subsidiary of Abuja Investment. Abuja Investment is the private arm of FCT, and it drives investment into the Federal Capital Territory. It's the gateway to investment into the FCT. Our mandate as a subsidiary of Abuja Investment covers real estate, construction, facility management, and advisory services. We do project management, we do designs, and we supervise projects from conceptualization up to completion. And even after completion, we do the facility management. So we cover all gamuts.
It's like a one-stop
construction sector.
It's a one-stop shopping that you offer to your clients.
Exactly.
And let's drill into the properties and projects that you have right now, starting from the ones that you've done before, the ones that are upcoming, before we get more specific.
All right. Well, from inception, as even as a property division of the erstwhile Abuja Investment and Property Development Company, we've handled lots of projects. mostly in the FCT. We've done the Aegis headquarters. It was built by us. Archives building was done by us. The remodeling of Wuse Market, all the new shops there. And also the construction of the headquarters of our parent company, Investment House. We did that as well, where coordinators and project managers of the AEA complex, Abuja Enterprises Agency complex, we did the design and we supervised the building. We did the OMTCO, Abuja Urban Mass Transport Company, head office and workshop, and lots of other projects. We are project managers to Abuja a 30 social housing project at PEGI, that is in Kuje Area Council.
Including this building.
Yes, actually.
Stunning. So let's talk about my favorite topic, which is the housing. I remember when I went to one of your sites in Kubwa Expressway. Tell me a little bit about that and the one that you have in Life Camp and some of the up and coming projects that you have ongoing.
All right. The ACE, we call it ACE, Abuja APDC Capital Estate, Kaba. It's a 50-hectare land, which we started in 2011, but we started being active from 2012. We have almost over 900 houses completed now. We have over 500 residents right now residing in the estate, and we are still building. We divided the land into 3 phases, phase 1, 2, and 3. Phase 1, we're almost 80% done, completion. Phase 2, we started just about a year plus, and then phase 3, we're doing site and services. So where we set land plus infrastructure with approved designs, and we get the subscribers to build under our supervision. So the project is still ongoing, and we expect in the next 1 or 2 years we'll be able to round up, since we have started other projects.
What are some of the financial packages that you have for the homeowners?
Yeah, we have. We try to introduce many products. Products in the sense that we have shells, that is carcass, where you buy and you complete it yourself. And we have completed units, we have site and services, we have substructures for sub-developers that are interested in coming to build under our supervision. And we are able to have lots of payment methods. You can buy through mortgage, and many people thought the mortgage system don't work.
That's why I'm looking at you.
Yes, it does work. In our estate now, we have, I think, almost close to 40%
Wow.
of the people living in the estate bought their houses through mortgages.
We'll be right back with AMOI Unplugged, exploring diversity.
The Federal Capital Territory is a beautiful city. And a beautiful city needs infrastructural development to match. Welcome to Abuja Property Development Company, where your dreams of having a comfortable apartment can be materialized.
Welcome to AMOI Unplugged. We're here with the Managing Director of the Abuja Property Development Company. And sometimes I get people that send me emails if I tell them that I'm going to be interviewing. And one of the questions they wanted me to ask you is, what makes your projects, like your housing projects, for example, what makes it different than so many others, especially in Abuja, where you have so many private sectors coming into the housing market? You know, you go here, you see this person, you see that person. Tell me what is so unique and special about your projects that if a prospective purchaser is looking at buying a property, they would choose your property as something that they want to live in?
Well, some of our unique selling points. One is that we're a government-owned company, and Nobody is going to run with your money. The confidence is there. The company is continuous. When I'm not here, somebody else will take over. And also, we don't buy land. We get land directly allocated to us by the government, the FCT. So our land don't have history. History in the sense that the land transferred from Mr. A, B, C, and D. The land is directly from government and allocated to us. So we don't have legal tussle as far as our land is concerned. Most of them, of course, they don't have any encumbrances. We make sure that there are no
All the
encumbrances
titles are clear.
on the land. Yes. And then also, we built strictly by the regulations of the FCT. We follow the regulations of the approving authorities. Because we are government-owned, we cannot seem to be flouting the rules. So in our estates, you see we have ample parking. We have enough setbacks. In fact, we play by the books. So that is another unique selling point and that attract investors or subscribers to us. And mostly I tell our subscribers, or anytime I'm discussing our project, I used to say one thing: we don't build houses, but we build homes, where you call a home. And a home should have every of those facilities, and we ensure that we provide all those facilities. We look at our client as people we are providing homes to, a comfort where they will live and be happy living in our space. That's what we do. And of course, we provide all the necessary infrastructures. Most developers, they collect your money. At the end of the day, the infrastructures are not there.
Exactly.
You will have to see at the end subscribers coming together to tar the road inside the estate, because the developers have collected their money and left. But we don't do that. We ensure that all the facilities we promise to provide are provided. Water, in fact, one of our estates, the maiden estate, the first project, we're working on the ACE Capital, the APDC Capital Estate. We had to take water from the mains, from Kubwa, a distance of 3.5 kilometers. We laid pipes to take water up to the estate. And in addition, we have boreholes that we've created to serve as backup. Then, of course, power, we have a lot of transformers that are installed already. And the sizes of our roads is also amazing, because, as I said, we play by the books. The standard sizes of roads are what we do. In an estate, you find out in some estate, when you park by the roadside, it becomes very difficult for other people to move. In our own case, we have a road that is sizable, that you can have parking by both sides of the road, and then in between, the road is still motorable. People can still move. That is what we do. In that particular estate, we are building a shopping complex, which will have more than 100 different types of shops, and is currently at roofing stage. It's going to be completed, God willing, towards the end of the year. So, and we have space for clinic, where we are partnering with someone in that sector, and he's going to build a clinic there. The school land, we have also an interested partner that wants to build a school. So that is what we do. And we are also equally doing the recreation area, where we've started work. We are building a 5-a-side football pitch. We are building a multi-purpose sports court.
Nice.
And then we are doing children's playground. We're doing all that to ensure that our subscribers are living happily in our estate, and we are providing the necessary comfort within the gated communities we provide.
Who's your demographics, and what's the price point? Can I afford it?
Sure.
Of course I can afford it.
Yes, you can. Well, as far as demography is concerned, we have lots of subscribers as young people that are beginning to set up their families, coming to buy houses from us. And the segment we operate on is mostly the low income and medium income. That is the segment we operate or we choose to operate. And also the middle age, we have lots of people buying. In fact, we have retirees coming to buy houses from us. Those that have left service, probably getting their entitlements and they needed to buy a house and move in, we are able to get that group. But looking at the old, in fact, there's a project we are working on to build a senior citizens home.
Will that would be like a first. I've never heard of it in Nigeria.
Well, I wouldn't say so because I'm not sure. But
Never
I know,
heard of it because I've inquired.
Yes, I know we wanted to do that. In fact, we had discussion with some Nigerians in diaspora that seem to be interested. Some of them, they have aged parents that are living in Nigeria that don't want to travel with them. And they leave them in the hands of some relations here. And they continue to send money and they are not really taken care of.
It's a perfect demographic.
Exactly. So we want to build a senior citizens home where we are going to provide all the required amenities, a clinic, and we are going to even have technology. Through technology, they could have even virtual conversation with their children outside the country, and they will see how they are faring. For those that could really do something, we want to even teach them some knitting, crafts, and so on.
Recreational activities.
Exactly. And then we'll provide a space for them to ventilate, to discuss with their peers. Our pricing is relatively lower than what you find out there because in all our projects, we do market survey. Then we look at what houses are going for in those areas. And we try as much as possible to make ours lower, despite the fact that we provide all the necessary amenities because we are a government-owned company. So it's not only profit that is driving us. Federal Mortgage Bank has an affordability index between 1 to 15 million. They give loan at single digit from 1 to 15 million. So we ensure that some of our projects are within that index. So that is why we still have houses that are 6 million, 7 million, 8 million, 15, 18. Some, of course, going beyond the 15 million range because of the cost of building materials that continue to escalate.
So, we're going to take a break. When we come back, I want to ask you about properties that are outside of Abuja and future properties. We'll be right back with AMOI Unplugged, Exploring Diversity.
APDC, a property development and facility management company situated in the heart of Nigeria.
What we are doing is not all the developers that are doing the same. We have some peculiar things that in terms of regulations, we follow regulations strictly. In terms of setbacks, in terms of parking, in terms of all other regulations provided by the authorities, we make sure we adhere to that. Our houses are spacious, our roads are spacious as well, and we provide recreational facilities and we provide infrastructure as well. As APDC, we deliver what we promise, and also we don't build houses, we build homes.
Welcome to Abuja Property Development Company, where your dreams of having a comfortable apartment can be materialized.
Welcome to AMOI Unplugged, Exploring Diversity. Is there any other residential project that you haven't talked about that I missed?
Yes. We are working on 2 other residential projects in Abuja. That is the Karsana and then the Idogwari project. In Karsana, we have a 5-hectare land where we are building about over 300 housing units. We've started already. And then at Idogwari, we have land of about almost 3 hectares.
And how do you pick your land?
Well, actually, as I told you, we get the land from the FCT. In fact, the current FCT minister, Malam Mohamed Musa Bello, has been very supportive to us, to the company. He has given us some lands in order for us to continue to build. And he has understood us very well. We don't sit on land. Any land that is allocated to us, we go in and we start construction. And then we've even gone beyond FCT. We're in Kaduna also, where we have a 20-hectare land. We've started construction. We are going to build about 400 houses. Is under construction. As far as housing development is concerned, we are building about 3,000 houses in 4 locations, 3 in Abuja, 1 in Kaduna, out of which over 1,000 have been completed. Others are at different levels of completion.
Wow. How about other future projects?
Yeah, the future projects in the near future, within this year, we intend to build another office complex on Onyx. Onyx is Outer Northern Expressway, popularly called Kubwa Express. But the name of the road is actually Murtala Muhammad Way. So around Katampe, we have a land on the express, which is about 9,000 square meters, almost a hectare, where we intend to build another office complex similar to this. And we intend to rent out the spaces. And we are equally going to build a workshop there. That we are waiting for approval already. The designs we've completed, we've submitted to the Department of Development Control. As soon as we get the approval, we are going to start that. Apart from that, we have other projects lined up. We intend to build a hotel, in fact, a standard hotel, either 4 or 5 star at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. And we want to build an international convention center. So the land has been earmarked. We are waiting for approval. As soon as we get the approval from the authorities for the land, we intend to commence development. In fact, we've started discussion with some hoteliers across the world. The Pullman Group have indicated interest. Radisson Blue have indicated interest as well. And Marriott, they have all indicated interest. So as soon as we get the approval, we are going to invite them and then get the necessary financiers to start that project. The other future project is the hospital. We want to go into the hospital and we want to partner with the private sector through a PPP arrangement where we could build these hospitals and probably do it under a BOT, build, operate, and transfer, where the investors come in, put their money, build the hospital, run it, recoup their investment, and then hand over the hospital back to government. There will be transfer of knowledge, transfer of technology, and this hospital, we intend that the hospital should be run the way hospitals are run elsewhere. We want the same services to be given so that you don't need to go on all this medical tourism.
You know, if you were to look at the young boy that watched his father, the builder, what advice would you give him?
Well, it's interesting. And one thing is, as a young person, you'll be very creative and you want to see things done. You want to see something produced, and then you get interested. Of course, how do you now go about it? The modern way. You know, the way things were done in the past. But having that idea and then continue to modernize, continue to study the trends, what is the best way to go about it? Children are very inquisitive and they have this mind. In Nigeria, we don't really look at what the passion of our children. We need to support our children in whatever passion they have. You need to support them, because one of the key success factors, one is passion. Whatever business you want to do, you must have passion for it, followed by the knowledge and then the capital. If you start with capital without passion, without knowledge, of course you spend the money and acquire the knowledge. And then that is called learning the hard way. Then you have to go and start looking for money to start all over again. But the passion drives you to acquire the knowledge. And after having gotten the knowledge, then you require the capital to start. And then startups, of course, in Nigeria is difficult, but we need to look at how startups can be helped. We have the SMEs now giving out loans to start little projects.
Yeah, but you started from Nothing. You started and you running a company that is debt-free. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And this has been amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. You're most welcome.
Need I say more? I'm sure you enjoyed that interview. Till I come your way again, let's continue the conversation on my social media platforms. I am Chioma Ikejiani. Bye-bye and stay safe.